It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers, reigning league MVP.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get things started. The #1 team in the NFC to this point in the season. Baker going to throw this right away. This is caught by McMillan. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And how he got away from that first tackler, no idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage. 2nd and 7. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Mayfield looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burns.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Baker changing the play at the line. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Mayfield. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bucs will jump on top with a game. Buccaneers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Mayfield to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bucs at 6 and 2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find McMillan here. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3. Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass it. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd down in the yard. And now here's a carry heading left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Alert!
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 33. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Burns. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 84 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here. Visitors offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So we have reached halftime. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Right back to him on first down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Buccaneers first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they...
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's... Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 153 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now. from the gun, Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The short one there, caught by Likely. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Run, run, run. Pistol. Run. Hey, alert!
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. There he goes, right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes up. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Dancing away at the 35. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
To about the 48-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Right back to him on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Alert, 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 alert.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bucs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend it up.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is north of 200 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets around him. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 70 yards.
And the Buccaneers are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here is third down and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.